Done deal. Governor Shapiro signs the $50.8 billion budget into law 12 days past its due date. Good evening. I'm Sarah Wilson. Thanks for joining us tonight. Well, both sides are claiming victory and both sides are admitting they didn't get everything they want, but that is compromise. So what's in it? Dennis Owens filed the story tonight from the Capitol.
A Capitol Rotunda wedding on Sunday. The happy couple said yes. Moments after lawmakers said, "I do," to a new state budget. The governor officially wedding the Commonwealth to the $50.8 billion spending plan.
We're investing this year $11.8 billion in public education. That includes a $678 million increase this year and over $3 billion more since the day I took office.
The adequacy funding formula for poorer schools gets more. Democrats like that. Tax credits for private schools didn't get cut. Republicans like that. And the $8 billion rainy day fund is untouched. Republicans say they found $1.5 billion in unused money to balance the books.
$4.5 billion over the last 2 years we have pulled out of the couch cushions of the bureaucracy.
The budget overwhelmingly passed both chambers. House Republican Jamie Barton was a yes.
I believe it still spends too much money, but when we talk about an original, $53.5 billion down to $50.8 billion compared to what the governor proposed versus what we actually ended up, the spend number is, I'm okay with that.
House Republican Russ Diamond, a no.
It's good they brought the number down. They didn't bring it down far enough, Dennis. We should be budgeting for what we made this year, you know, and not on pretend numbers and accounting tricks.
House Democrat Jason Dawkins, a realist.
There's nothing easy about coming to a budget agreement when you have a split government. I think this is the best product you're going to get in the current moment.
More money for technical schools and mandatory recess for students, a Shapiro priority.
30 minutes for our kids to play and spend time together.
Republicans insist a higher spend would have meant higher taxes next year.
Investment goes where it's wanted. If we don't want investment here in Pennsylvania, all we need to do is look at massive tax increases, and we will continue to see a migration of both businesses and people out of the Commonwealth.
But unlike the Rotunda nuptials, this, by law, is a shotgun wedding. It'll only last a year. But job done, let the honeymoon commence.
We've proven that here in Pennsylvania, we can bring people together to solve problems, to get stuff done, and to build on the foundation that we've laid. And now
there was no dancing, but Senate Pro Tem Kim Ward did call on Mick Jagger.
You know, you can't always get what you want, but we tried, and we got what we needed.
There was lots of bipartisan momentum to eliminate a sales tax exemption for data centers, but that did not make it into the budget. So as of now, that sales tax exemption still exists. At the state capitol, I'm Dennis Owens.
Great reporting there from Dennis. There are a lot of things in this state budget. What is not in it turns out quite a bit. Harry Murphy continues our team coverage.
Governor Shapiro, flanked by lawmakers, taking a victory lap on Sunday afternoon, signing his fourth budget. At just under $51 billion, it covers a lot of ground, but still, stuff remains on his wish list.
Like raising the minimum wage, like funding mass transit, and like expanding access to affordable housing across Pennsylvania.
The most prominent issue left unaddressed, skill games legislation. The state Supreme Court says they are illegal, and back in June gave them 120 days of legal protection and lawmakers time to find a solution. That expires October 13th. Senate Majority Leader Joe Pittman says the courts got it right, but is open to regulation.
I know for me personally, my biggest fundamental concern when it came to the proliferation of gaming was the public safety aspect. I think we all believe there should be a continued economic opportunity for those games to operate in.
Pittman's Democratic colleague, James Malone.
If we choose not to act, we know that every individual county can choose to pull them. That's their right and obligation. So it's a matter of will our majority decide that it's worth legislating.
And if they don't by October 13th?
The Pennsylvania State Police is ready to enforce the law when that deadline hits on October 13th.
Also unresolved with a clock ticking, the state's felony murder statute. In March, the Supreme Court ruled automatic life sentences for second-degree murder are unconstitutional. The deadline is July 24th for lawmakers to fix the statute. They didn't and likely won't, which concerns Attorney General Dave Sunday, who worries hundreds of convicts could be released.
If communities aren't safe, nothing else matters. And regardless of your political affiliation, the absolute pain and suffering from something like this happening impacts everyone.
Shapiro, a former AG himself, believes compromise is possible.
I'd like to see the legislature act on this and not just leave it up to every individual county to act. I'd like to find some consensus, and I'm hopeful that we can get there.
Reporting for ABC 27 News, I'm Harry Murphy.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27. We're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the home page, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.